Hey guys, Lieutenant Curious here today. I'm here with another episode of the Serenno Mini MOC series. This episode is Season 3, Episode 10. Now, in the last episode, they had just left a battle where Dez's wife was killed by none other than Braz, the new leader of the Gidan terrorists. So now Dez basically does not have anything left on the planet, so he has decided to leave. So he found a boat that I have made custom, and he has decided to go to Serenno City and buy a ship to get off of the planet. Now the rest of the group is fine with his decision, because as long as they get to the MOC Rebel headquarters, which they are relatively close now, then they will be fine, because then they will be able to get reinforcements and will be able to take out the small amount of terrorists heading their way. Hopefully the whole army of terrorists doesn't attack. That would be not good. So as you can see, already I have used a new rock structure technique, which is actually snot, on each side of this river. And you can see that I have added quite a few new colors to the Serenno terrain. And this happens to be my favorite episode of the Serenno Mini MOC series, specifically because of the certain aspects that I added to the terrain and the colors. And I just thought it was really immersive terrain, and it just turned out really nice. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into that overhead shot. Alright, so once again, as you guys can tell already, this episode or mini MOC is once again on a 32 by 32 base plate. And as I said, there is a river that flows basically through the center of the mini MOC. And as I also said as well, there is a new rock structure technique that I added to this river that I thought turned out really cool. So let me know what you thought of the new rock structure technique, the new colors in the terrain, and the other rock structures like this one here and the one at the other side. So you can see that the group is getting smaller and smaller. At the beginning of the season they were a very large group, or relatively large group, and now as Dez is leaving, there are only 5 of them. So as you can see, there is Sergeant Rash, which they found in Season 3 Episode 2. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen the rest of Season 3, be sure to check that out so you know what is going on, specifically the last 2 episodes, so you know exactly what is going on with Dez and why he is leaving, like I already explained. So you can see that there is Sergeant Rash, there is, from the first episode, Spade, and then we have a MOC Rebel Toonfern Ligram, my personal favorite. And then over here, I'll get a better shot of him in a little bit. Another MOC Rebel, there are actually only 2 MOC Rebels left, is Jeffen Greybodge. And then the famous Commander Trantos is waving goodbye to Dez as he takes off to Serenno City. So let's get into this really cool terrain. Alright, so in this terrain there are currently 3 base colors on each side of the river. There is, what I mean by base color is the color on the very bottom, and there are actually 3 in this mini MOC. There is dark green, reddish brown, and green as the 3 base colors. I mixed and matched where those base colors would be just to make it nice and realistic and had a lot of variety. And then we have quite a few layered colors. Once again, there is green, reddish brown, and dark green, but we also have olive green, dark orange, dark brown, sand green, as you can see right here by Toonfern, and also introduced another color in the last episode, which is sand blue. I've been adding that in some other mini MOCs as well, besides the mini MOC series, for some kind of like fungal patch that, sand blue works for that, so I decided to add that, some kind of moss or something. So you can see over here, there are some patches of green and olive green stem grass, as well as some Saleucami Battle Pack stems. And then there are also some patches of mushrooms here and there, just to make it sort of fungal and swampy, as some parts of Serenno are. And you can see right here under this tree, there's a nice large patch of green, which looks nice there. And you can see over here by Spade, who has set down his backpack, there's a nice patch of dark brown. And as you look back at this tree, this is a droid arm tree that I've liked doing recently. You can see there are two dark orange leaves on the top of it and a olive green leaf. I've been wanting to do this color combination with leaves for quite a while, so I did it in a Serenno, and I like how it turned out quite a bit. So as we get over here more, you can see Toon Friend once again, and more of that really cool terrain. And now I will turn it over here so you can see the top of this rock structure where Sergeant Rash is looking out ahead of where they will be going. So as you can see, there are some mushrooms and more patches of vegetation here and there. And as I take the mini MOC more this way, you can see that there is more awesome variety of colors that include over here some dark orange, some dark green, reddish brown, dark brown, olive green, dark green, and green. And then also we have this patch of sand green, sand blue here, and some sand green over here. So a lot of colors. I hope you guys enjoy this terrain. I really do like it myself. So yeah, and you can see once again is Trantos right here. Sorry for the weird lighting there, guys. And as we get up here, there is another tree. I think I have done this color combination with leaves once before, but with a larger tree. So I wanted to try it like this, and I like how it looked with the dark orange patch under it, with the dark red. Those colors look good together. I wouldn't actually use them both in plates, if you guys know what I mean, but I do like how that looks quite a bit. And as we get over here, there's a smaller rock structure where Jeffin Greybodge is currently trying to get some water that he will somehow try to purify it by heating it or some sort. And you can see on top of this rock structure, I kind of have it coming out a little bit where I have some sand green and dark tan on it. And then we have a mixture of olive green and both bluish grays of cheese slopes on the rock structure. And right here, Jeffin has set down his weapon. So here's another view of that rock along the river. Once again, let me know what you think of that new technique. I will probably be continuing to do that. So yeah, that's about it for this episode of the Serenno Mini MOC series. Now I will get to letting you guys go. Alright guys, that's about it for Season 3, Episode 10 of the Serenno Mini MOC series. Now be sure to check out my Instagram for daily behind the scenes updates on all of my builds. Be sure to leave a like on the video to help me out, and subscribe for some more awesome LEGO Star Wars content if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you next time.